Hi everyone. So, I absolutely am so ashamed of myself. I did not realize how long it's been since I last put up a video. Not only that, it's been like I've been out of town and it's kind of backlogged, like seriously. Um, so I'm hoping to catch up a little. Um, I totally the water challenge, I did not take pictures of myself drinking. I did drink more. I carried around a bottle, specifically this bottle, which is, 18 ounces, but I'd fill it up at work at least 3 times a day, plus the 2 glasses of water that I always drink with lunch, and the small bottles that we have at work um, that are like 4 ounces of water, but 2 or 3 of those, which may seem like a lot, but I think I've kind of become accustomed to drinking more water. So it wasn't I understand the purpose of the challenge, and it was definitely like it made me think about consuming water more than just, blindly doing so. As far as the previous challenge to this, I'm like so far behind. The mindful eating. Oh my goodness, that was at first complete and utter torture because it wasn't so much that I couldn't, like, I couldn't do anything as far as while I was eating, but I had no control over the things around me while I was eating. So, like, especially at work, it's the cafeteria style, it's loud, it's noisy, there's TVs, there's, like 500 people in the same room eating at the same time, talking and mingling and whatever, whatever. So, even though I had no control over them, I definitely, I have an hour break. So for the first half hour, I would do nothing but eat. I often sit by myself because our lunches are staggered and mine's always the last one. So by the time I go to lunch, everyone else has already gone to lunch. Um, so I would normally eat and read. But because I haven't, because of the challenge, the first half hour would simply eat and, think, ponder upon life. But it definitely, like, it was so different. When I was at home, it was a lot harder because normally don't eat, we don't normally have a sit down dinner and everyone eats dinner whenever. So um it was more of a work thing for me, at least once a day. When I was at work, I definitely did the mindful eating, and I feel like I'm still doing it. Like, I'm not completely devouring my food. I do take at least 15 to 20 minutes to completely eat my meal until I'm done, which also relates to the challenge before that about leaving a bite of food on your plate. I almost never, if I have too much food on my plate, continue to eat even after I'm full. Like, I've learned to, distinguish when I'm just eating for the sake of eating to when I'm eating until I'm full and stop. Like, I'm not, overeating as much as I was, definitely not as I was before. Um, but along with that, I've also noticed I'm kind of not as strict as I was with my eating habits. I definitely have, started picking up some of the things that I, in the beginning, was, never would have touched. Now I'm sort of letting them into my diet more, letting them become more frequent, which isn't a good thing. And I know that, and I think it has to do with my uh, thinking now that everyone's noticed that I have lost weight or whatever, and they've commented as such. It I don't it I just feel like, oh, people have noticed, so I guess it's okay to slow down. Like, it's not necessary to um, be as strict as I was, and I need to completely obliterate that thought from my head. Like, I'm not done. I won't be done until I reach my goal, far surpassing these next couple of weeks. As far as this challenge, like, I am not where I need to be. I'm not where I want to be. And so I need to continue what I was doing before. It's not so much just about watching what I eat, but it's also about exercising. Like, this past week, the challenge was to exercise more. And although I found myself doing, um, doing as far as like the more random exercises, activities, I as my core exercises I didn't do. I and I was doing so well. Um, so that also has to do with this week's challenge of revisiting my goals. But anyways, so my original goals were, to be able to run a mile without stopping. I was going to start the program. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name, but I know that the program really worked for her, so I was going to try it as well, which was the Get Running um, program on the iPhone. I will start that this week because I know there's not a long challenge, so I'm just going to um, do last week's challenge of exercising more this week. I mean, the food challenges, the fact that I'm still doing them today, for me is really amazing. I mean, I um, am still doing the bite of food on the plate, the mindful eating. I feel like if I really do something for a week, then it's going to become habitual. The original goal of running a mile, I'm that's something that's kind of been put on the back burner like nobody's business. Yes, I've gone to the gym. Yes, I've worked out more than I had in the past. But there's just something about that, you know, that running that scares the crap out of me. And so I'm going to try this program. The next goal was to lose weight. I've lost 15 pounds since the last time that I did a video, um, and I have maintained. I haven't lost any more, but I know the reasons why. I know that I haven't been moving as much and not eating as well. So it's not like I don't know why it's not working. Like, I know why. Um, so I just really need to not just focus on the finish line as far as the challenge, but focus on the finish line as far as what I want to accomplish in life. I also really want to, I've dropped a pant size, and I fit comfortably. I've gotten to the point where it's not just, I can fit into these size 14. I can actually put size 14 on and, um, wear it comfortably. Like, I bought almost like a new wardrobe that's a size 14. So I'm super excited about that. Now it's, drop another pant size. I think for my body type and for what I, you know, want to look like, a size 12 is, you know, more appropriate. So I think, I mean, the first 6 weeks I did, you know, I dropped a pant size. Why can't I drop another one in the next 6 weeks? So I want to make that a goal. And this is an horribly long video. A goal that I didn't have before is to not just complete these challenges or complete this Hot for Halloween challenge. I want to continue to be a part of this community, and I feel like I've sort of put that on the back burner as well. Not just with putting videos or posting them on time, but just in general. I don't, even though I have YouTube on my phone, it just is not the place I go to. Like, I want to rekindle my my wanting of, you know, relating again to the people that have been watching, that are part of my team, that are, you know, in this with me, to, you know, make sure that I'm not forgotten. I know some people have dropped off, but I don't want to be one of those people. I really don't. So I apologize profusely for the length of this video, but hopefully I got 3 weeks in to this video. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next week.
New Cupid. Here we go. Hey. You need to get your back up off the wall, mama. And get the big booty on the floor, mama. I promise you I can